Hi, my name is Aletha with Create Your Future. I want to talk about a phrase that is frequently used in the Law of Attraction community. And it's a phrase that comes from Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard says, you are the operant power of your reality. When I first heard that, I understood what operant meant, but I still wanted to look it up in the dictionary, so I did. And it is operating to produce an effect on something. Being the operant power is a person in control of the functions of something which creates an effect. So you are the operating power. That's what operant power means. You are the operating power of your universe. No one else. It is you. So you are the operating power of your self-concept and the way people treat you, what they think about you, how they respond to you. You are the operating power of that. You are projecting your thoughts about yourself out into the universe or onto other people, and then they are only mirroring that back to you. You are that operating power. You are the operating power of your SP. It may appear in the circumstances that your SP is in control, that they have baggage and that they don't want to be in a committed relationship with you. They only want friends with benefits, and that you have no control over what they're thinking and feeling. And the fact of the matter is, you have created what they are thinking and feeling, and you have all the control over that, and they're only conforming to your thoughts. So change your thoughts and they will change. Same thing goes with money. You live in a state of lack. It's only because you have thoughts of lack. You can have abundance. You are the operating power. And it's not out of your control. It isn't if I had a better education, or if I was more specialized in a specific field, or if my boss were different and would give me a raise. It's none of that. It is all inside of you. You are projecting those thoughts out into the universe, and they are being reflected back to you in like manner. Same thing goes with your health. We think that we have no control over what takes place in our bodies, that we are victims to constantly catching illnesses and diseases and germs, and that we have no control over the aging process, that it's just something that happens that, and we listen and we actually become a part of saying things like, I'm over the hill, or, oh, it's old age, or my memory is not what it used to be because I must just be getting old. And, at a certain age, we're considered to be old because somebody somewhere decided that that was the age for old age. You want to believe that, go ahead. But it isn't truth. The truth is you are the operating power of your health and how you view yourself and the aging process. No one else. And it doesn't matter what the government says when you're a certain age or you're a senior citizen. You are in control of your vitality. You are in control of your aging process. You're in control of the biological state, age-wise, of your body. No one else. You are in control of your health. No one else. You are the operating power of everything. Not just one or two things. Everything in your universe. If you don't like it, then you need to change your thoughts. Well, how do we do that? Well, think of it in terms of a play and an actor who is going to portray a specific character. He knows the storyline, so you need to create a storyline of what version you want to live your life in. And then this actor knows the storyline, but then he looks at, okay, so then how is my character going to portray themselves within this storyline? What are they going to think? What are they going to say? How are they going to react? What is their inner motivation for everything? And then the actor will go into that persona, creates that persona. They move out of their own personality for the play. They move into the persona they created for their character within the storyline of the play. And then they stay in that character for the duration of the play. And I've been in theater and worked with actors, and many, many really fine actors may not be on stage at the moment. They're waiting for their cue to go back on. But if you start to talk to them backstage, they stay in character. They respond to you the way that character would, out of that persona, out of the version of the character they have created. And they do that until the curtain closes at the end of the play. So you could do that with your own life. You're here, but it's not pleasing you. You want this new version. So figure out, what's my inner motivation? How am I going to portray this new character? What's the storyline that I want for my life? With everything, myself, my SP, money, health, countless other things. What is the storyline? And then how do I interact with all that? What do I think about it? How do I feel about all of that? What is my reaction to things that come up in my life as that version of that person? And I stay in character. And often I will walk around my house pretending I'm in that character. Because why? I need to rehearse it. Just like the actor has to rehearse. He rehearses with the entire cast, rehearses on their own, learns and memorizes their lines, and puts the intonations into those lines of how they think that person would think and feel and react to that specific situation within the play. And that's what you do with your own changing from this personality to that personality. The actor is only going from their own personality into a new personality they created. That's all you're doing. You're going from your old personality into a new personality that you created, and they rehearse it. They rehearse it and they stay in character. And so I said earlier that I walk around in my house, or when I'm away, or I'm buying groceries, or I'm with other people, and when situations come up, I immediately say, what would she, my new version, say and do? How would she respond? How would she react? And you keep doing that. Sometimes we fall apart and, you know, the circumstances get the better of us, but we're still in control. So you just get back up and you flub your lines, you get back up and you say them over again, and you do them right this time, you know, and you just keep doing that. And every time you flub a line, you just get right back up and go back into character, into that personality of the version of you that you are creating. So that's how you do it. And Neville Goddard said, your concept of yourself can only be driven out. I should clarify, your old concept of yourself can only be driven out of your consciousness by another new concept of yourself. And you can do all that now. You don't have to wait till someday when you get really good at this. Just do it. You do it and it just naturally comes. You know, you don't have to wait till this happens or that happens or you get this or you get that. No, now you do it. What is your inner motivation? And that needs to be the new concept of yourself, the new version of yourself being projected out of you and into the world and on the people and the things that you are interacting with. And so it's important to remember that you are the operating power. No one stands in your way of achieving what you want but you. Like the actor, the play, the character in that play is totally and completely portrayed the way that actor has decided that character is going to think and feel, act and react to things within the storyline of that play and with the other cast members. And so you do the same thing. The world around you is nothing more than a play that you've created. And they're all players. They're all other actors and other characters in that play that you have created. And so you are in control. The cool thing is you're in control of all the players in your play. You are in control of all of that. You are in control. You are the operating power. And we need to really, really, really sit down, get quiet, and focus on what does that mean? Let it soak in. I am God. I am the only power in my reality. Nothing outside of me has control over me. It isn't what the SP says or does. It isn't what people say and think about me. It isn't my health just doing whatever it wants. It isn't the fact that I have this low-paying job. No, those are things you created. You can recreate them and move into this version that you do want. And you do that by rehearsing. You do that by practicing. You do that by continually being the observer of this new version of yourself. What is she or he thinking about situations? What thoughts are you projecting out into the universe and onto other people? What are you assuming they are thinking and feeling about you or about anything in your life? Same goes with your SP. What are your thoughts about your SP? What are you assuming they're thinking? They think what you think. They assume whatever you assume about them, they are going to reflect back to you. Same way with money, with your health. You're not a victim to your health. It all has to do with how you view it. What is the persona of the version of that person that you want to be? Perfectly healthy, energized, young, youthful, happy, vigorous. You get to decide. And what that is, you get to decide it all, because you are the operating power of your reality, and no one else has any control. So if you think that SP is in control of you, and you have to wait till they get to a certain point to be ready to be in a relationship with you, that's all misconception, because you are the one doing that to yourself. So don't stop and say, no, they want to be in a relationship with me right now. And if you think you're sick and struggling with health issues, no, I have perfect health. And you might be experiencing right now symptoms and circumstances in your life in all those different areas that are contrary to what you want. That's okay, because they are just reflections mirrored back to you from past thoughts. They'll go away. They mean nothing, because while you're focusing now on the new version of you, the one who has perfect health, the one who is anti-aging, the one who is full of life and vigor and good health, the one who has hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, the one who is with their SP and so blissfully happy, the one who is loved and adored and respected by everyone. That version of you is where you need to keep your focus, and that's going to create all those things. You stay on that now, and then going to show up. They're going to, instead of like the circumstances that you're experiencing right now, they're going to be replaced with this new stuff. And that's what Neville said. He said that your old concept of yourself can only be driven out by your consciousness, by a new concept of yourself. And that's what you're doing. You want this stuff to go away? Then you got to create new stuff right now. And then that's going to show up in your circumstances. Give it time to get rid of that other stuff, but it won't take long. And don't say, oh, it's going to take forever. And then, so there you just created. You created that it's going to take forever. It's not. Now. Now is the time. Now is the time to create yourself to be the version that you want it to be. That includes all those things we've talked about: health, SP, money, anti-aging, being loved and adored, all of that, and anything else. It goes for everything. So the operating power in your universe is you, and only you. If you like this video, click the link below, and I am available for one-on-one coaching if you like. Blessings.